Roadster, Tesla's very first automobile, with which it began its adventure, it has returned after being cancelled a few years ago, and its current version is a brilliant masterpiece. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video from Elon Musk Newest. In today's video, we'll talk about Elon Musk finally revealing the new Tesla Formula 1 model as the new and upgraded Tesla Roadster. Before we get down to the details, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Now let's get this started. Even if most Model S and Model X customers aren't aware of it, the first Tesla Roadster launched the all-electric automaker. The Roadster was the first mass-produced all-electric vehicle to travel more than 200 miles on a single charge. It was the first all-electric vehicle to use lithium-ion battery cells in series production on a highway. It is also the first production vehicle to get pushed into deep space, having been launched on a test flight on February 6, 2018 by a Falcon Heavy rocket. Tesla and Lotus, a British sports car manufacturer, signed a product and service agreement based on the Lotus Elise on July 11, 2005, in which Lotus provided advice on vehicle design and development as well as partially assembled vehicles. The agreement was amended in 2009 to include basic chassis development. The Roadster shares 6% of its components with the Lotus Elise, has a 2-inch longer wheelbase and a slightly stronger chassis according to the designers. Tesla's designers used resin transfer molded carbon fiber composite for the body panels to decrease weight. As a result, the Roadster is one of the most affordable vehicles with a full carbon fiber shell. In all, Tesla sold over 2,450 Roadsters in over 30 countries. During the fourth quarter of 2012, the majority of the last Roadsters were sold in Europe and Asia. Tesla has been making right-hand drive Roadsters since early 2010. The Roadster was eligible for government subsidies in a number of countries. How popular was the original Roadster? Editor Richard Maiden was the first to assess the all-new right-hand drive version of the Roadster in the March 2010 print edition of British enthusiast magazine EVO, page 120. He described the car as having real instantaneous muscle. Away from traffic lights, you'd murder anything, be it a 911 Turbo, GTR or 599, because while they're all fiddling with revs and clutches or launch controls and invalid warranties, all you have to do is floor the throttle and wave goodbye. In a review of the prototype Roadster on July 8, 2007, Jay Leno remarked, "If you like sports cars and want to be green, this is the only way to go. The Tesla is a vehicle that can be lived with, driven, and enjoyed as a sports car. I took a quick spin in the car and it was extremely remarkable. This is a fun-to-drive electric vehicle." As a result, the new Roadster had a lot to live up to. Elon Musk just announced that the long-awaited second-generation Tesla Roadster will now be available in 2 years. The third postponement occurred due to supply chain issues this year, according to the CEO, who added that assuming 2022 is not a great drama, the new EV design will begin deliveries in 2023. The much-anticipated new Roadster was supposed to debut in 2020, but Musk said in May of that year that it would most likely arrive in late 2021. When January arrived, he said that manufacturing would not commence until 2022. When the details of the ultra-high-performance electric vehicle were first revealed, auto enthusiasts were taken away by promises that it would be able to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds and have a top speed of more than 250 miles per hour, potentially making it the world's fastest production car. According to Tesla, the EV can sprint a quarter mile in 8.8 seconds and has a massive torque of 738 foot-pounds. Make sure you stay till the end and find out the laws of batteries governing these vehicles. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Moving on, according to Tesla, the new model will have a massive 200 kilowatt-hour battery that will deliver an astounding 620 miles of driving range once it is released. With such a range, the EV would be miles ahead of the competition. It also has 4 seats rather than the 2 found in most classic Roadsters. The extra seating is possible due to the model's compact electric 4-wheel drive motor. As a result, the second-generation Tesla Roadster is a 2+2 coupe with a retractable glass roof. It was developed by Franz von Holzhausen, Tesla's head designer, who was also responsible for the majority of Tesla Motors' previous vehicles. The Roadster is powered by 3 electric motors, 1 in front and 2 in the back, allowing for all-wheel drive and torque vectoring while cornering. What exactly is torque vectoring, you may wonder? Torque vectoring is a vehicle differential technique that allows an electrical system to change the torque applied to each half shaft. This sort of power transmission has recently gained popularity in all-wheel drive vehicles. A rudimentary torque vectoring differential can also be found in some current front-wheel drive vehicles. As automotive technology progresses, more automobiles will be equipped with torque vectoring differentials. By allowing the wheels to grip the road, this improves launch and handling. It's quite similar to the thrust vectoring technology used in fighter jets, which allows them to execute insanely acute maneuvers while maintaining complete stability. Differentials with torque vectoring were originally used in racing, and Mitsubishi rally cars were among the first to use the system. The technology has advanced slowly and is already employed in a small number of production vehicles. The Tesla Roadster has all-wheel drive to make full use of the powerful electric motor while also providing driving stability, which is the most common application of torque vectoring in autos today. You really have to see what the dashboard looks like to believe it. As befits a car with technology shared with combat jets, if the sleek, futuristic design doesn't make it a roadworthy spaceship, we don't know what would. As is common with Tesla vehicles, full integration with mobile phones and other Tesla services, as well as prospective items like STARLINK and its GPS, is promised. It will, however, take some time. To put it another way, the Tesla Model S Plaid will be Tesla's quickest electric vehicle for the next 2 years. It would be amazing to see the Tesla Roadster sooner and pit it against the Rimac Nevera to see whether it can avenge the Plaid, which currently lost a drag race to the Nevera. When it comes to racing, Tesla already has goals in mind, and they've been working hard to build a reputation for themselves. Electric GT Holdings proposed the Electric Production Car Series, a zero-emission global car racing competition. The first season was supposed to begin in 2018, but it was cancelled before it could begin due to a lack of funding from the primary backers. All teams were meant to use a customized version of the Tesla Model S P100D. The new Roadster represents a compelling and once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Tesla to either develop a special Roadster Cup, with all drivers utilizing a Roadster to enter it as the first EV to compete in those disciplines, creating history yet again. A word of warning, though, for those who are rejoicing far too soon. According to Salim Morsi, an electric car expert at Bloomberg New Energy Finance, Bloomberg LP analysis reveals that the range per charge estimate is overly optimistic. In an article titled "Tesla's Newest Promises Break the Laws of Batteries," Morsi claimed that the stated battery capacity would necessitate batteries that were too large for the Roadster's tiny design. I'm very sure the car you saw last week didn't have the whole 200 kilowatt hours. I don't believe it's physically possible right now. Musk stated, "This is what we are achieving in the prototype," which is clearly contradicted by Morsi's study. Despite the expected battery weight of 833 kilograms, Venkat Vishwanathan, a mechanical engineer professor at Carnegie Mellon University, told Jalotnik that the 1.9-second time for 0 to 60 miles per hour sounded possible. He went on to clarify that the viability of the acceleration claim was dependent on the availability of appropriate tires with the necessary traction. Whatever happens with the Roadster, we are confident that no one will be disappointed. So, what are your thoughts? Do you believe it will outperform everything else? Is this the project that Tesla will finally be unable to complete successfully? Please share your thoughts on the upcoming Roadster in the comment section below. That's all I've got for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more great videos like this. We look forward to seeing you at the next one.